There you are, Badgie.
Hi.
Badgie.
Did you? Really, I'm right here. Why are you standing over there?
You remember that as well? Badgie.
Time to make some friendships. Excuse me.
Oi there.
Badgie.
Love you too.
What now?
Who's on the list? Probably Maria.
Mister?
Oh, if Mister would help me. We shall go. Oh,
Lovely. Mister?
lovely weather. Mr. Norris there, do you think you can help me make a sign? Let's go ask him.
Yeah.
Okay, my heart's already beating real fast. I'm a little nervous.
Aha!
Oh, a present you say? No cheap trinket either, but one that requires my assistance to create. You can help, right? We need the best, so I came to you. Kind of me intrigued, you piqued my interest, so I must oblige.
Really?
You really mean it? Design, I believe it's your work, isn't it, young miss? And thus inspired such lovely line work and vibrant colours, a truly innovative schematic.
Genius!
Miguel, you're quite the budding artisan, are you not? This sign is sure to brighten up even the gloomiest avenue and the greyest boulevard. Thank you very much. Ah yes, I know I've got a fine colour wood round here that was destined for this purpose. Should be crafted in a way that repels both rain and ravenous bug alike, yes.
Amazing.
Oh, Mr. Ness is really helping us, I can't believe it. I'm glad we asked him.
Yeah.
Yep. Really hope Miss Fabian likes it. I didn't ask her before we started making it. I hope it won't be a bother.
Oh,
Ahoy, young lady. The sign is ready to astound people of the city. It should be installed at the optimal angle, so I need to handle that myself, certainly. To the honeybee.
Let's go.
Hurry, mister, let's go.
now then.
I'll install the sign now, so step back and leave me space to work.
Wow.
Wow, it's so sparkly. Also, operation, little miss, but this is more work to do than good looks. She's built to last as well. I've overdone myself once again, and I'm sure you'll all agree.
Maria.
Maria, have you returned home?
You know.
Number 7 asked Mr. Ness to make this for you. You said your last sign was too old, so do you like the one we made instead? It's a gift. Oh, Maria, you did this for me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Of course, I absolutely adore it.
Oh, good.
I'm so glad.
Wonderful.
It's truly a wonderful sign, and so well built too. It's a perfect way for the inn to greet new guests. Just look at all the smiling faces. If he could see you now, why, he might even shed a tear. Yeah, that could have gone so wrong, but luckily it hasn't.
Huh?
Oh, Miss Fabian, are you crying? Pay no mind, dear. The sign is so bright, my eyes are still adjusting.
You all.
Now then, how about a feast? On the house, of course. Thank you all for this. You'll come in and eat, won't you?
Oh,
Oh, of course, of course. It would be quite rude to turn down a free drink, would it not? Oh, Ness is thinking it was the
good.
alcohol. I'm glad. She loves it.
Okay.
Yeah, but it made her cry. Do you think Papa would cry too? Do people cry even when they're happy? Right, Miss Fabian was really happy, huh? Am I just like Papa now? I would say you outdid him.
certainly.
I think you already outdone him.
Huh?
I'm not that good. Will you come back and help me again, mister? When you're here, I can do my best.
You know.
Hopefully the next quest isn't... Well, it turns out the sign is against city regulations. Oh, God, yeah. You know, when you give me pictures of your journey, I'm always surprised. I've never seen anywhere else except for the place and the sky. Your pictures always teach me about so many places on the outside. It makes me really happy and excited to look at them. I want everybody else to have fun too. I want to give that feeling to a lot of people.
By the way,
There's so many people around here that they're always crying or getting upset. Everyone's so sad, in trouble and lonely. Both grown up and kids, everyone is suffering, just like I
I'll
was.
do my best.
But I'm okay now, so I want to make things okay for everybody else too. Since Maria's determination and strong trust she has placed in me.
I wonder if Papa is watching.
More skill slots for the mages. Well, healers to be exact.
I
want to make sure that boy's feeling okay too.
Maria!
Maria, could you come and help me serve the food? Oh, let's go. I can't wait to eat. After sharing a delicious meal with Maria and the others, I went back to Nurse, who was in a chipper mood. Oh, who summons me? I hope we meet again soon. To Alonso!
What now?
Or Heisme. Well, I think Alonso's about to hit 3, so... probably do Alonso. I hope we meet again soon. Alonso comes to me, maybe we should go talk with him.
Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? So about checking on my home village, I was wondering if now was a good time for you to join me. No problem.
Thank goodness.
You will? Thank you. In full disclosure, I also invited my collaborator. You met him before. Having grown up in the same village, we're inseparable as brothers. I like to up our next step and then head over.
Ridiculous.
This should do. The owner was kind enough to give us some space. My collaborator, that is, my good friend. That owner should arrive any minute now. He's late. You coming all this way too? Come to think of it, I haven't really told you about where I grew up. It was a beautiful village full of flowers, not wealthy, but not destitute. There's a cheerful tranquility to it. Apparently it's been abandoned on the nearby road as a baby. The woman who took me in is my mother, in all but blood. She's Parapus, and I'm Nadia. We couldn't look more different, but she raised me like I was her own. She never stopped smiling, and she was always so proud to call me her son. No wonder you're not an asshole so much. She's such a very kind person. Oh, she is so kind, it's astounding. Mother's a good person, she trusts far too readily, though she has this uncanny ability to know when I'm the one lying. Anyway, she was an easy mark for fraudsters. I couldn't tell you how many times and the told sob story was all it took to rob her of everything she had. But my only memory of her smiling are the times she would apologise to me for having nothing to eat again, tears welling in her eyes. That is why I started coming, you know. I decided to give any miscreant scum who take advantage of such kindness a taste of their own hell, each and every one of them. My latest mark is the worst of them all, the landowner of my hometown. He changed my village into what it is today.
Sorry.
So that was more than I meant to say. I will save your village.
Thank you.
Been blessed with steel tongue since I was born. I can fool anybody except my mother. You know, you're a bit like her too, strange enough. I've forgotten what a nice feeling this is, being able to have a genuine conversation with someone, so thank you for listening.
I find myself wanting to believe you.
More inherited skills for the faker.
Hear me!
Is calculus here? Uh-oh.
Well, well, well.
Oh, well, good sir, if you come to check on your clients. You drop the out calculus, I'll beg your pardon, shall I say, Alonso?
Good grief.
You're fond that village of paupers, aren't you? Did you fancy yourself some sort of hero of your little trick? A cheat is a cheat. We're the same, you and I, except you're more the fool if you think you'll ever get justice. You have money that belongs to the village. I would see it all return to its rightful place. Is that not justice? Perhaps you'll change your tune after seeing the sorry state your village is in now. Your associate, the one you meant to meet here, it took some doing, but we managed to squeeze a few details out of him about your family.
What?
What have you done to my mother? Simply killing her wouldn't teach you any lesson, nor would it be any fun.
What did you do?
You can't change things, you can't save anyone. This one's on the house, boy. You're going on the list, you fat bastard. Rushed to his hometown. He arrived at the village nearby, however, and it's been set ablaze.
Mother!
The man, he asked if Alonso's mother was here. Don't speak, mother, I'll save you.
Sorry.
I told him that's me, you're my one and only son, and I love. Mother, I'm sorry, this is my fault. You always were so sensitive.
Live on.
Mother.
Can you hear me? Please say something.
Mother. Hey!
The landowner's servant told us it was you, that you were churning up to the landowner to suck this village dry. And now you put us to the torch? What the hell did we ever do to you? It's my fault. I can pay for the reconstruction. I have money, so I'll give.
Dreadful.
You trade your mother's life for that money. I didn't.
This damned!
Keep your blood money, you filthy murderer. Wait, please take the money, use it for the village and to bury her.
Devil.
The only one who belongs in a grave is you. Yeah, you should have died instead. Burn in hell, you damn parasite. The feeling always strikes where it hurts most. But the family at the home I should have known. Instead, damn words to myself, people are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. I should have known. So blind by revenge? No, simply unequivocally a fool. She told you to live. Your mother said to live on. You have to be strong for her. Enjoy. If we've got time, yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah. What was with the whole
Why?
quiet voice, by the way? I'm not gonna have a go at you. I'm not gonna have a go at you. Don't stop picking your nails. Why? Don't wish this upon me. I've been feeding on my mother's life the whole time. It's like the parasite I am.
I'm sorry.
I never had the power to change a single thing. Someone get me a shovel. Exactly. Alonso refused to move in a stand. But to ensure his safety, I had no choice but to leave his side.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
I can completely understand that sentence there, DD. It's like, oh, you know why you died? Because you were idiots. There's something I'd like him to look at. Maybe. I'm not in a rush to level you up, Brandon. I kind of want to level up the people that are actually in my party a bit more. Because, obviously, they're actually in my party. So I'll take a 5. Cheaper warrior. And he gets some more experience when he's in reserve, which we don't have, like, so many characters. That's a problem. So we could do Heidelberg, we could do Troll, and Brandon. Or Brandon get his next rank. Improved defense when whole parties in the back row. Occasionally, as one day ends and another begins, Brandon will send a pass. Free item. Okay, I'll go see Brandon. There's something I'd like him to look at. Oh, I thought you want my attention. Brandon comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk to him.
You've come.
Oh, you're here. Glad you're well. Got something to show you. We have a wee bit of time.
I am gladdened.
Great. Come with me.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I hope it is to do with that plot we overheard. Look here, we rebuilt the town's defensive barrier, not just here either, but all entrances of the town. Plus, we double the guard, deploying throughout town. Nobody's wanting to do us harm. We'll be getting in now.
Now then.
Ah!
I can focus on other things, on far more insidious threats plaguing this town. Like your political opposition? Something like that. And they're fairly powerful, I'm sorry to say. When one of them has a following, well, get rid of them can be a bit of a toughie.
This is...
What the hell are you doing to this town, Brandon?
Huh?
Sir Gastrix, what business brings you here? Don't pay the full ban. Explain this special tax plan of yours. Oh, well, the plan was right. Necessary to build the barrier you see here before
Seriously?
you. Spending the people's money so carelessly, we have no need for such defences. Do you honestly believe my tier will be attacked?
Oh, no?
One ought to be prepared for anything, do you not agree? Besides, weren't you the one doling out funding from donations to the town leading figures? Surely you have cause. Wait, where did you hear that?
In other words...
Not only did I hear about that, I managed to recover those very funds, and that's why these barriers are finished ahead of schedule. In truth, I'm grateful to you, Sir Gasterix? Or something
what
like that.
did you say?
I feel like Violet's going to be one of the crazy women who loves Halloween. What woman doesn't love holiday about chocolate? Exactly. You mock me, you regret making an enemy of me. Or in her case, lollies. Best with lollies.
Yeah, the half and half lollies. I really like those. I don't know what they're called in where DD's from.
I'm talking about Violet loving lollies, not you. Yeah.
Well, DD said all women like chocolate.
But you're not a woman, you're my pet. Let's just call him Gassy. Yeah. Out of my way. Hey. Oh, you did not just knock over a child. How dare he push a wee laddie? Hey, are you right there? There, you're not hurt. Now head on home. Wow, Mum, the scary armor is talking. It's talking.
What?
Wait, don't be frightened. Man really can't get on with kids. He ran away. Am I really a scarier fellow? Nah, he's just one victim to Gassy's sneaky little mischievousness. I've got to keep my guard up.
But then...
And I must prove to Gassy there's no injustice will be happening on my watch. I know, right? He's in the standard guard uniform. He's got an open face helmet. I mean, literally, does he have a curse on it? Must prove to Gassy that no injustice will be happening on my watch. Don't let things escalate. If I'm worried about that, I'll never be a good captain. But I tell you, I shudder to think of anything than man being governor.
The truth is...
I mean, I confess he was a clergyman. I thought he would do well in the position. Because I thought him a splendid fellow at first, but in truth, he's a scoundrel who only wants to control the town. Honestly, thinking it all over, maybe I'm not such a great judge of character. First day Joanna, now Gassy. Got some naivete in me, and it seems to just invite tragedy.
If so, then...
If I want to fix this, I can't show any mercy, which is why I got a spy on Gastrix. You sure that's wise?
Oh? What?
Well, anything to unmoor the nerves about it? He only needs to worry if he does something wrong.
I suppose.
We need a place safety above all. Can't have fools like Gassy prowling about. You know, it's for the sake too that I'm cleaning up the town. Don't you see I want to unite the people under your banner? That requires removing certain obstacles. That's excessive. Aren't you worried you might be overdoing
That
it?
sort of
Not at
thing
all.
is-
Threats are still lingering about town.
Hmm.
And I feel truly fit to govern to repay your favour and persevere the peace. Man suspicious governor is increasingly deep faith towards me. I think he's getting a bit fanatical.
It's not enough. It could yet be improved.
Step one crunchy equals good. So we get boosted defense and we'll get some like stuff for each day every now and then. Now I have a rare chance of receiving supplies from Brandon to the effects care package.
So long.
Well, no time like the present. I have to take my leave of you for today. Apologies.
Itchy, 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 itchy.
The guard keeps looking over here.
Yeah.
I know, I can't even relax in my own home anymore. Thought if we left things to Brandon, we'd finally have some peace and quiet. Exactly. He needs a town council. Things are getting a bit too. I think he's going OTT because he's afraid. Back to Briarhaven.
What now?
Who can we see tonight? Heisme? Definitely Heisme.
Oh, a newbie, but
You are a newbie, but I'm guessing this symbol here means we can't do until certain events have happened. Go see Heisme.
Apologies.
Cuddles will work. Cuddles will work. Cuddles. Cuddles, many cuddles.
Many cuddles.
Oh, God. Help. Cuddles. Can I just pick my gate? Can I lay my gate? Can I lay my gate? I just want the mouse. The freaking mouse can fly in.
Well, I was told many cuddles, so I gave you many cuddles. Why? Why is it there?
I didn't put it there. I think I picked it. Already.
I don't want it. I just realised his favourite food is invincible noodles. Do you mind?
Don't mind. I'll babysit. Hey!
Did you just say you babysit? Excuse me.
I babysit you every day.
Really? You spend all your time in bed, not a very good babysitter, are you? That's what comes to mind. Let's go talk to him. Huh?
You would.
Bad woman, I gave you the slipper. I gave you the... I gave you that slipper.
Ah, it's
Hi,
you.
Heisme. How's you? Once we get some more pressing goals out of the way, won't be sure what to do with myself. I've been thinking about the new G village. In some way, maybe no better place for my son to finally rest, but I've been away for so long. Can I say if they'll still accept me? I'm practically a stranger now. Just got to put the baby under her, and she's babysitting. You know, put the baby underneath you. So
Have a nice fucking thing.
they're sitting
I
on
don't know how
it.
to get rid of it. It's not-
Turn the volume down to 0 rather than actually use the mute button.
Yes.
Right then, I suppose I'll stop wasting time hearing and give myself. The place is just east of Materia. The village is hidden, so I prefer a quiet and careful approach by carriage. I'll guide us.
In days gone by,
Hasn't changed a bit. Yes, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way.
Tadari.
Yeah, let's not build the very long runner. Tadari, it's me, Heisme. I've returned. I have something to discuss. No time for a long time. You see, he's the leader of the village.
You.
Just
Although I should warn you now that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air. I'm used to that.
Hey,
I apologize.
Ah, yes, the elden experience, I suppose. Nevertheless, I do apologise. Heisme, is that you? You're looking grey in the ears, my friend. As if the years were any kinder to you, Tadari. Heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who's this?
Yes.
This persona, travelling companion of mine. He's standing in the Tournament of the Thrones. Nice to meet you.
Oh,
Wait, is that why you've come back to the village?
No.
No, I came to see the cemetery and trying to find a place for my son to rest. Ah, your boy. It's gone on ahead then. Passed away before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. He loved running with the wind in his face, shortly. I thought he'd like the hill. I know it's not something the village would easily accept, but
yes.
I see. Well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. But you know, the cemetery is next to the village. I feel you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. You allow me to take the urn? Imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, if not sympathy.
Please.
Right then, thank you.
Here.
I always used to train here when I was young. Look closely. You can see this tree is riddled with claw marks. I know because it was my claw that left them. Brings back memories. Of course, having shaken the tree, I got swarms of bugs coming down on my head. And of course, I'd go whinging to Tadari about it. Adorable. So even you were a cute kid once. Exactly. I'm used to everyone hating me like dirt because of my race. And yeah, it seems that there's like different size variances depending where they're from. Ha, having trouble imagining it. The villagers are here. They're watching us from the shadows. If you focus and listen, you'll hear them too. He didn't live voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? Now he wants his child buried here. The boy wasn't even born in the village. You hear? Not very welcoming.
Well,
Slightly within my expectations then. If they decline, let's withdraw without a fuss.
Heisman.
I explained the situation to the younger villagers. Seemed like nobody had a problem with giving your son a place here. Indeed, thank you. Master Tadari. Yeah, the end of bones, it's gone. What? What is the meaning of this? Fallen light brings shame to the village. Tadari was just too afraid to refuse, and that's all. Explain yourself. This is the only welcome an outsider can expect. I'm sorry, Heismai. Don't excuse the village's behaviour. The village hasn't changed, but it's still rejecting our they're still shutting themselves away. Maybe I should expect this. I left my place behind. I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf. And in that, my soul as salvation. Urge to burn partial parts of the village. More feat skills. Should I search the village entirely? No stone unturned? Doubtless the intrusion won't provoke further offence. But I haven't time to waste.
Apologize.
You still have my sincerest apologies. I take responsibility and find the urn. It's my duty as chief. No, as one who would see justice done. There's an unease in the village for today. I think it's best you leave. Very well. Heisman and I return to sit in silence. Who steals
Time
remains?
marches on,
Jesus
and
Christ.
The age of a new king draws nearer.
Possibly did he, possibly not.
Look
Oh.
at this.
I wish I could do more, but for now, it's what I have to do. Stay safe. Very expensive medicines. Thank you, Brandon.
Well then,
6 days.
what now?
Roll Heichenberg. Okay, well, let's go with Heichenberg. Level them kind of equally.
Now then.
So we're pleased to continue our training.
I'm just incredulous.
Are you free?
What ought we to do? Whatever specifics to be prudent to use our time in improving our chances and building our strength. If you have time, shall we continue our training? You know, despite Stroll's little outburst the other day, he's been quite diligent in his training since Persona. You can't fall behind now.
Speaking of,
Alright, I recalled our practice tools were broken. Shall we go buy new ones at the Capital's weapon shop? It'd be a simple thing to teleport you there, yes? Baby. No. Did he play songs from Frozen? I'm glad we found some sturdy sparring swords. They shall win some measure of redemption for the other day.
Listen!
On the authority of the king's order, your crime shall be repaid with death. The voice, is that redemption? Yes, I remember. He's my former comrade that we met before. Who's he executing? Do it.
Wait!
Old. Oh, if it isn't Heichenberg, I'll ask you not to interrupt my duties. This is your duty, Knight Commander, presiding over executions.
Speak no more.
It's only right those who would do the nation harm shall be punished. What's he accused of? Treason. This fool, a petty officer of the military police, slandered the honour of the Royal Knights. Honour? What honour? The Royal Knights of today are honourless. You've forgotten your oath to the throne. Now you're just dogs barking on command. You insert, bring me a whip. Hanging is not enough.
you
Cannot be serious. This incident is why you have him killed. This after all trifling sinners are sent to the gallows. Righteous fury rings false from a hypocrite's mouth. Now die, dishonoree. Writhe like the maggot you are.
Heed my words.
Treason only reward is death. Therein lies atonement, whether for the knights or the people. They could kill for any reason they liked.
Redanth.
Damn, this is beyond outrageous. You authorize nothing less than public butchery. Maintaining capital order is a knight's duty. It is only natural that we punish those who spread lies.
You.
Have you sold your soul to the Sanctists? Were you blinded by the prospects you'd win their coronation? Hardly matters who takes the throne, so long as the royal knights still stand to flank it. This, you see, is the role of one who would rise to the post of knight commander. One's burdens are different from those of the free-wheeling and the frivolous like yourself.
You cur.
You infinite coward, you poisoned toad. Is this the shape of your so-called loyalty? Bold words, one would almost think you were a friend. Seek the hangman's noose yourself. Wait. Please, let's go. Sonia, what are you? Apologise, you didn't have to say anything. So much comical. The boy is clearly possessed of more sense than you. Pity stays my hand today, but there's not be a next time, Huckleberg.
It's wrong.
I swear, as soon as we're king, we throw him in the gallows. Power is not a tool to torment and kill the innocent. It's meant to guide the weak and vulnerable, that each and every one of us might live together in a better country.
Apologies.
Persona, I apologise. I forced you into my troubles again. He's the bad guy here. All the same, I'm glad you were here with me. Who knows what would happen if I'd been alone? Some in my heart, I'd expect he might still understand me. I wouldn't count such blind faith among my weaknesses. Should it ever be me who strays from the path virtual, I only ask that you remind me of my purpose under circumstance. Can I entrust this to you? Of course. Since I promised it trust.
You have given me such strength.
More skills.
The truth is,
I'm partly to blame for Redan's brutality. No, the day has already left me exhausted. We'll speak more of this some other time. Away from prying ears. The man behind Harper. I feel like I've seen him before. Oh. I don't. To Alonso's side!
What now?
What are we going to get for 4? Cheaper prices at magic shops. And increased monetary reward for complete requests. Yeah, why not? More money. I don't. Man needs help. Man needs a lot of help. Oh.
What now?
Where's my thing disappeared? There it is. Man needs lots of hugs, yes. Yes. Did you say my Sims or your Sims?
Am I playing?
Yeah.
A girl would just pee on the floor.
Did they consider using the toilet?
Oh.
Guess they're into that type of thing.
One was next door to the bedroom.
Wow. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry. It's just leave me alone. Do I have that? Overthrown times, I could evade my willingness to take on the sorrows and regret anguishing Alonso. We have the hugging capability. Well, if anyone was going to pester me, I'm glad it's you. Could you spare me a bit of time?
Thank you.
I did some digging on the landowner who burned down my village. And when I thought I'd hit bottom, I found more behind him that I hadn't unearthed before. In the end, he's nothing more than a pawn for someone else. Thought I had the upper hand shadowing him and those he associated with, but they've been looking into me as well, and tangled the web of lies that Calaculus first struck first. What thought I'd been my village, my mother, they're all gone, I lost everything. You have to be strong. I just wanted to save my hometown. The taxes were exhaustion. and he siphoned the village's trade profits away for himself. My once peaceful village was trampled by poverty and ills that accompany it. He caused only torment for them, so I struck back. I thought I could fix things for them, that my mother would be happy. But I got too caught up with my heroics to underestimate him. He couldn't have burned down the village on his own.
Damn it all.
Even if the village was rid of the landowner, someone else backing him, an even more powerful enemy who'd be left unscathed. I endangered everyone's lives because I didn't realise that. And it was my mother. Dude! No! My mother who paid the price. Die, they said. In all my waking hours in my dreams, I hear the villagers demanding my death. I've only begun this endeavour to free them, to give them their joy back. So if my death is what will give them that, then I have to now. Your mother won't want that?
No.
Was it your mother's wish for you to die? My mother? Mother wanted me to live. But what's the point in living when all I have is my sins? Why? Why did you not blame me? Blame changes nothing. Even if I did blame you, nothing would change. That's true. There's no way to undo what has been done. Wonder if there's anything I can still do. I don't think there is, but just because you believe in me. I think I can go on living just a little longer. Jesus.
This is what you and Mother wanted.
I can buy items at the lowest price at magic shops in all cities due to the effect of the magic shop negotiator. My reputation has grown even further. Rewarding amounts from requests have increased due to the effect of Noise's lave. I'm not the slightest clue what to do next. I'm not a good person. Not like how my mother was. And I don't have a special power like you do. Like you do. You're right. It would have been hasty of me to end my life here and now. Thank you, Persona. I finally realised that as long as I have you, the world is mine to fall. Do this again. I'll set the stage. I have some fun tricks in store for you. I don't know what Alonso's scheming this time, but at least he seems to have regained his will to live.
Good night.
Alonso waved nonchalantly as we pied and returned to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hope we find out who fucked his village, because I want to fuck them.
Well then.
With many blades. And fire.
Now.
And magic. And just general nastiness. Just stroll? Stroll. Maybe I should ask him. Stroll comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, what are you up to? Ironically, how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? Say, have you got some time right now? It's about what we discussed last time. I know I must be here to my village to seek clues about my inheritance, but I freeze before I can take the first step. Let's go.
Oh, right.
Well, if you're sure, then I suppose now's as good a time as any. My home, the village of Helia, is on the outskirts of Grand Fiad. As we'll need the runner, please extend my apologies to the rest. We need the runner. We can make it there and back before the dusk, though. Can't help but feel guilty to request it for such a personal matter. While Stroll was leading the way, we arrived to his childhood home, the village of Helia. And this place was absolutely destroyed, wasn't it? It doesn't look like anyone's lived here for a very long time. It's a chilling sight. Travelling here by Gauntlet Runner, you think we'd be practically next door to the capital. Yeah, as I fled my life, the nearest settlement felt leagues away. I recall wanting to lie down and give up on several occasions. Probably hard to tell now, but there was once a village's main road full of people crossing every which way.
Truth is,
You used to be able to see the mountains cresting the horizon above the rooftops. It was beautiful. I wish you could have seen it like that. I know I'll see it someday.
No.
Been several years since that day. It feels like forever ago, and yet only the blink of an eye at the same time. Afterwards, I shifted between various relatives, nothing more than another mouth to feed. Fitting, I suppose, of the burden I became. I went on to the site of our manor, but all I found was rubble. A few walls were sort of standing, but it was a sorry sight compared to how I see it in my mind. Except I discovered the letter.
Take this.
There was a corner of my father's study that seemed to have been destined to withstand a fire. I found a box there with a letter inside, and I recognised the writing as my father's.
Hey,
I'm afraid I must ask you a favour. I have no doubt this is Will, and I must read it, but I'm going to go over there and just do that alone. But would you mind waiting nearby? It's okay to be nervous.
thanks.
Thank you for it. It's reassuring to have you by my side. Worrying, the plant life hasn't fully ripped the road apart, designed, made specifically to do a task. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing we found this. Seems to indeed have an inheritance.
And
The will said the family treasure was dispatched to the royal capital.
what?
Made it all the way to the
Yeah.
capital? Yes, but didn't give a specific location. Letter's unfinished. I mean, how could it be? No one expects a murderous rampaging human. Try to stay calm. Sorry, whenever I think back to that day. My father names me so every state. He even addressed a letter to my beloved son Leon. I feel only shame at such elements. But as it stands now, the inheritance has but one purpose: to repay the debts owed to my parents and my people. So if it would see our house rebuilt,
Definitely.
I'll be whatever they want me to be, a noble of promise or otherwise. If I can make the people speak the name of House Halitus with reverence, and once it lives on tips of everyone's tongue. Yeah, I had like a safety box or area of important documents to be kept in here so they don't get destroyed. But yeah, that is very bad timing. Maybe then I'll be able to embrace the words, my beloved son. Never imagined a day would come I could come to terms with these feelings. I owe you that much more. Waff up.
I must use my nobility for good.
Cheaper magic cost, and he gets more XP. In reserve. But first things first, I'm sure you're interested in inheritance to someone in the capital, but I have no clue who that might be. Tell me about your father.
That's...
He was a big man, so much so that standing next to my mother made her look tiny, but despite his size, he solved his problems with his head. And never treated people like less than him. In fact, he used to hand pick the fish he would bring back to the household as a gift. Grandfather was able to source fresh fish from Barhaven, and Halia they were a rare feast.
Aha!
Hey, maybe one night he spoke highly of the fish market, so he must have gone to the same one every time. Perhaps they remember him. Maybe our best lead, and I'm afraid I shall once more take advantage of your generosity. When we return to Granfiad, will you help me walk in my father's footsteps? I could still turn out fruitless, so I need all the help I can get.
This one's important.
All right.
But first thing, I have one more thing to do is look into it. I think we've got a good stopping point for today.
Let's head back.
Yes, you have shown me that cute emote before. That's you know how to. And you booked me.
What now?
Do we have anyone we can partake in at night? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so imagination and eloquence are the two we need to raise to 3 still. So talking and brain with a star in it.
All right then.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go do.
Isn't this
Oh,
rad?
someone's here talking.
Now what am I to do?
What now?
What is today's flavor of bullshit?
I can do something for everyone.
Improving everyone's lives is my top priority. Corruption and justice, I'll never stand for those. I see, so that's what they're basing the campaign on. Hey, why don't you debate with the candidate? If you can allow the other candidate's support, you might win Lucy's trust. Good opportunity to hone your skills. If you can put that future you imagine into words, I'm sure the people will follow you. I get both up. I need to get up. Let's do it. You're the one offered up the Sanctus? He may have belief briefly as a spotlight, but a child is nothing in the end. Oh, pay me no mind. A debate, is it? Of course, of course. I welcome a fair discussion in the marketplace of ideas.
I can do something for everyone.
My top priority is to ensure the livelihood of all this country's citizens. Whether you desire, I shall do everything possible to make it so. Keeping the old plot maintained? That's no problem at all. Protecting minority tribes from prejudice? Of course I can do that. Discrimination will not be tolerated. Naturally, the Claymore have worked hard to establish themselves, and I will ensure that they will continue to enjoy key positions in my kingdom. He's the one that wants to basically do everything everyone wants and thinks that everyone can have their slice of cake without there being problems. Wow, this young guy seems to have thought of everything. I'll put my finger on why, but there's something dodgy about him. Define everything possible.
Hey,
When you say you do everything possible, what do you mean exactly? A king must govern the whole kingdom, devote himself to his people. I shall endeavour to restore my subjects to every desire within reach. Once they devote, especially rhetorics of his staff to help anyone, Montra.
Leave it to me.
My, who has said I to us, and forever indebted to you. Expect them to have noticed that was the wrong thing.
Let's give it a shot.
now then.
Well, at least imagination's 3 now.
Imagination. What?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then. What now?
Who says I didn't save DD?
Did so.
Now what am I to do?
I can
do.
I see.
Yep, because I smelt bullshit from last time.
So. It's like you say.
Because in my head, pointing out to them, going, "You're going to do everything."
I can.
Would have been the logical one, but no. You know what? I'm just gonna say, aren't you really shady?
Man.
Something about you seems really suspicious.
I see.
You doubt me because I'm Nadia? Good sir, see this everyone? This type of prejudice that won combat. Oh, I feel his struggles. People say horrid things about Nadia all the time. Simply on account of their tribe. Nope.
Leave it to me.
Let's get.
Now then.
What?
Time marches
So it looks
on,
like the correct
and
option
age of a
is
new king draws
yes, we
nearer.
will help everyone. And I'm curious how my character's going to prove they're going to do that point better than anyone else, considering I swear everyone hates my tribe and therefore won't believe me.
What
But
now?
okay. Not too sure how this is going to work. I since for the muscle jogging. Ouch.
Now what am I to do?
Yeah, it's ouch because I wanted her to do. I wanted her to get to her level of. And she, like, that's far away to get her level of. Can't get her to do it because she's uncomfortable because she's got muscle.
You're...
Need a relaxing bath.
I put her in a bath. But in a bubble bath.
We should help anyone.
I will help anyone.
Everyone has its own heart, regardless of trials. What? And how are we supposed to do that? You're nothing but a sham. Pretty sure that's saying the exact same thing in different ways. So I know it's rather wet pun ears, but it makes me want to support him. If anyone's a swindler here, it's Jin. That brat this week my whole life is on the chopping block.
I knew it!
I'm a kid. I'm an Eldon. I say I can do this better than him. Everyone believes me. Because that was the obvious answer, wasn't it, DD? By every piece of knowledge we know. You're great in that debate. So we get a bit of money.
Works for me.
Now then.
Still the same stats. We just get a bit of money extra for it.
Imagine what?
We say before we should debate. This is one thing I'm willing to actually save Scum. Because to me, that was just stupid. Oh, hey, our ranking went up.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then. What now?
Alright, just a normal save for now. Alright, so the only thing I need to get to 3 now is just straight up talking. So we just got to hold speeches a lot. Unless we still have followers we can do. So let's just clear the explanation marks, because all of that's doing is giving us updated story on what happened last time. It doesn't look like we can do anyone else right now. So we need to go do the talkie.
Let's go.
I do the talkie video.
We need to go do the talkie. Like, we are 4 days into the mission.
Young man.
We literally go about just going yada 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 yada. Oh yeah, I need to actually go to Grand Fiat,
Alright.
don't I? To actually
Me too.
So about a fisherman.
Let's go.
Well, there's only 2 streets that have sales on them. There's the market stalls that are outside the Grand Cathedral, and there's this
Okay.
street.
What now?
Oh, literally tells me it's near the Grand Cathedral.
Alright then. Let's go.
Come to think of it,
Oh there.
Where's my sword?
You're not serious.
Oh, where's this fishmonger?
beg pardon?
Who'll take the crown now?
Ridiculous.
Oh, you're not getting off the hook for that.
Well met, eh?
Butcher.
Yeah.
Gone clammy all over it, if you really I have.
Good goal.
Random angry man. Ooh, random potion.
Ridiculous.
Pardon?
Luis is the only one left.
Let's get lost. Let's try not to wander off. Where is the fishing stall?
Oh, what'll I do?
Welcome.
Fresh fish, get your fresh fish. I got bargains. Aha. Reminds me, I have business with the fishmonger. I should talk to him.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome, one and more. If it swims in the rivers or seas, I've got it here. It's all as fresh as the ocean breeze. Apparently, Shaw's father requested the fish market. I know he was a doting parent, Oh, we can count him really doing his own shopping. Count Halia, just how do you know such a great man? Okay, son, really now, I hate to break it to you, lad, but you're nailed on. The Clermont nobles aren't really known for befriending your kind. What are you playing at? If some man of con, I'll make it known far and wide, especially if it concerns the Count of Halia. He saved my skin once with some pain in the ass noble started making accusations of my produce. He happened to be there and stood up for me. From what I gather, he's the only one in the market to find a souvenir for his son. Fancy that. A noble buying things for himself. Like father, like son. Blimey, you really do know him, don't you? Well then, I know another merchant you should speak to. He did a fair amount of business in the Count. That said, he said he had an appointment to meet this merchant in front of... I was going to feel it odd that he bought the fish first, eh?
Oh, what'll I do?
Merchant in front of the Grand Cathedral.
And
You?
what do you want?
You're not one of my clients, I do business here, referral.
So foolish.
Indeed,
to
I was a
rouse
client
his
of the late
great
Count
vanity.
Helen. Oh, is that so? So you know his son, do you? The Count was truly honourable, outstanding man. Without any son of his would associate with riffraff like you. And did his fish stink? Thanks to my overwhelming imagination, I was able to choose words that convinced the merchant that I have no ill intent. Haha, how interesting. Yes, they did indeed stink. The Count would often buy fish himself, then show up to our meetings with them in hand. Assuming as it was, I worried about how we would keep them fresh. Ah, that stirs some memories. Count Hela, I remember, was a magnanimous man. He was generally kind to all he met.
Business is done.
Perhaps I should learn from example. Very well, tell me your story and I will listen. A fuck game, I love fuck. I remember the smell of the fish. I see. You must forgive my suspicions. You truly are a friend of his son's, aren't you? I do apologise, but surely you understand my caution. Word of his lost inheritance has spread. A con man have tried every trick in the book to
I
claim
do
it.
appreciate
I have
your
indeed
assistance.
been entrusted with inheritance, always meant for the Count's son. Please give him that message. The rest are details of first share of him directly. Please bring him to me when you are able.
What now?
I'm sorry.
Don't rely on him too much. I'm just... Oh, we found your money. Dude, being paranoid is honestly acceptable, yeah.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, what are you up to? I like how fishy one. Yeah.
What do you think?
You're not finding leads? I found it.
Huh?
Huh? You must take me to him so we can talk. It's very nice to meet you. Well, we have met, but you were just a babe in your mother's arms. Funny how much you've come to resemble them both. Your father and I did charity work providing aid to the downtrodden. It's hardly lucrative, but I was quite taken by his charisma. Did charity work in the capital? I hardly knew his business here, to be honest. My connection to your father is ultimately what led him to entrust your family fortune to my guardianship. I'm pleased to finally put it in your rightful hands.
No.
I don't mean to pry, but have you decided what you will do with it?
That is...
I'd thought you used it to rebuild a house, but to hear father used his fortune to help people, I admit I'm having second thoughts. The refugees of Halia are struggling to survive without permanent housing, and I know this. I'm glad to put these funds to the need of my house. It would take tremendous time and money to restore our territory. We won't be able to tend to their hardships for many seasons to come. Our truly Strauss lad. Right down to your father's strength of character. If I might be so bold, allow me to present you with an option. Would hardly work thusly. You purchase a parcel of land from your pick of gentry. Many are in desperate need of coin and would easily part with estates they cannot sustain. You could offer them this land to your people to build upon. Would that not give them solace?
True.
I see the wisdom in it, but I can't imagine finding such an ideal expanse in short order. If it is negotiations you're concerned about, that is why I come in.
Quite.
Perhaps you've heard of the name Lord Hydron, best known for his piety. He's well versed in such matters. So you say Lord Hydron? Yes, you know him. Well, I can appreciate why you recoil from him. But for such an occasion as this, he would be a potent ally. I dare say he would be precisely the saviour you need to realise your ideals.
My ideals.
Ideas, you say?
Yes.
Apologies, just caught off guard by how quickly ties change. I gladly accept your generous offer to aid me in negotiations. Honestly, I could probably help donate to the rebuilding efforts. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience.
No.
Words I hear my mother and father say often, they practically bludgeoned me with it. Wise words to live by.
Yeah.
Only now do I see that. Back then I couldn't appreciate it. If I can procure new land, all these people could return some semblance of the lives they were forced to abandon. They could go back to a time of peace before the human attack.
Just...
You have no small role to play here. You know that, don't you? If treachery claims the throne, the whole country will fall to ruin, and if I have no hope of saving the people Halia, let alone raising my ideals.
Hey.
In other words, the future may depend on our fight. Our hope lies with you, Captain. And so, seated trust and newfound resolve. Rank 6.
Whatever burdens you carry, I'll carry them too.
So 3 slots for skills, and when in reserve, Strauss will gain experience at the normal rate. Voice.
Thank you.
Owe you my thanks for discovering the man, safeguarding the inheritance. It was surely no easy feat to find him.
You're a lifesaver.
All right.
I get points for tolerance as well.
That reminds me.
Don't mind me asking, did you hear anything else about my father in the search? He loved his son. I know that he loved his son to the end of the world. Come off it. You got a bit over the top of that one. With my father in the same position as I now, I wonder what he would do. 'Tis the night. Oh! I made my decision. This is my only choice. Alonso summons us.
What now?
And we'll be going to rank 5 with him, which gives us 3 skill slots for the Sakers. You know what's going to be coming out of this most is the fact that I'm getting extra slots to put whatever skills I want in them. That's going to help a lot for covering like the weaknesses some classes have, the hitting elemental weaknesses and such. Let's just go. See how we can help him.
Greetings.
Oh, well, Matt, what are you up to? I've been waiting for you. Listen carefully and put a major new plan in motion. Also helps ensuring we don't have to abandon useful skills. Exactly. Great, come with me. I think that's how they've built the battle system. The whole point is each class only has a very select few skills, and then you kind of go, well, I want to combine this with this or take this passive because this is how I want to fight. It's got something interesting. The landowner controls all trade and settlement around my village, so his valet often comes through the town. However, I heard the landowner himself will be present for the next inspection, and that's when I plan to nab him. How?
What?
Trust me, he'll behave himself.
Wow.
But it would be near impossible to catch him if I come in via a busy open street. I'll force him down the forest path, but there'll be no witnesses. I spared rumours about humans appearing on the village roads. For that express purpose. The men guarding him won't be an issue either. I'll lie in wait along the forest path and call him out.
And then...
And I'd like you to accompany me there as well. Of course.
Yeah.
Sounds like you'll need me.
Thank you.
Didn't expect you to agree so quickly, thank you. We will change things. The world of greedy pigs gorging themselves on riches will come to an end. How?
Seriously?
Yes, we do. What is your plan exactly? Just dead dog issues to work out, yeah. Long time ago, my mother brought home a weak sapling she found. The tree was practically dying, but she bore small fruit with its seed. Mother planted them and gave away a new sapling to our neighbour. Before long, there was an orchard in the corner of our village. The mere sight of it was breathtaking. My mother refused any credit. She said the tree itself wanted to grow, wanted to bear fruit. That's when I realised perhaps we have all something we'd like to see come to fruition. Within us all, there's a seed of virtue waiting to blossom.
It's fine.
That's what I'm betting on, so make sure you go out and change the world, Persona.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, it's me. I expect no less from the future king. I want all
I implore
in on.
you.
May the seed grow into a large tree under many gatherer. Hey, we cultivate in the future, eh? Ones of resolve and high expectations.
You're all I have left in this world.
Understand?
I can use my network to arrange which afternoon the inspection occurs. Let me know soon. I'll be waiting.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king
Draws nearer. I believe we only have a couple of days now, don't we?
Well then,
3 days.
what now?
Right. Can we go to anyone? No, we can't. In that case,
All right,
speech.
let's go.
Young man. Stay there.
Blast this heat.
Yes.
Young man. Young man.
Hmm.
I've got her.
Ooh.
What now?
The thing is, they call that cross. That's actually embroidery. What she's doing. If you actually look up embroidery, that's embroidery.
Across it.
I know. I like how Sims changes things. Alright, time for a generic speech.
Sim's got her shit out again. Been at my house.
This place.
Go home!
Damn. Brahim fees on trading and fishing, but the United Kingdom structure lets Grandfather suck up all their earnings. If you're made king, what will you do about the Kingdom Alliance system? If you're in favour of it, we need to hear. Yeah, I need to grab my drink actually. What should I say to reach the public's heart? I feel like this is the correct answer, but it's not going to be. I'm not too worried about the outcome on this one because it's not versus another contestant. But still, this is the logical one. I feel like this will be the proper one.
Just trust me.
Trade line as it is now allows for mutual aid. I like the plot, but we need more details. Pretty words on what make the world go round. Aye, but think what a storm all but destroyed us. It was Grandfather's captors and soldiers who came to help us. We'd be unthinkable before the Annex War. Oh, no, that was actually the correct one. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was the correct answer. What? Oh, level 3. Unbane.
Eloquence.
We now speak better.
Why, that's...
I'm a little shocked at that one, I'll be honest. 29!
30!
29.
30!
No, the number's got to go down.
26.
Okay.
Something.
Can we go see anyone, or do we just go do more speeches?
All right then,
I love you.
let's go.
More speeches.
Isn't this grand?
Now what am I to do?
What now?
Now what am I to do?
I wonder what happens if we do this. The voice of Passio souls. As of yet, thou art one who fights vainly to effect change. In times come, we shall judge if thou art worthy vessel of our power. On the true king of the land, thou must travel far and wide together with souls of heroes and develop newfound powers. Does that mean you're really getting up there in the rankings? Pretty much in with the West, but if you keep this up, who knows, maybe you'll see your face on the rock soon.
Now what am I to do?
This place.
Oh yeah, because now I need to get all the skills to 4.
Think now.
I heard rumours of monsters called humans running rampant outside town. They've even shown up at seas. The Count needs to strengthen the military, draft the youth for soldiers. What are your thoughts about that? Enlisting should be voluntary.
No.
To enlist the army must be a voluntary choice. By me. Get out of the cab, put ideas like that out there, and the monsters will come knocking at least we expect them. But if we lose our young workers, it'll be the end of the city. If you're supposed to no constriction, then I'm all for it. I'm not being funny, it should be a choice to join the military. I agree we need to deal with the human problem, but if you just draft all the young workers into the military, you have no labour left for the other sectors.
All right.
The only time you should draft is in desperate need, really. $28.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Oh, I hear a voice. How did it come to this? Uh-oh, something's wrong with Brandon.
What now?
Quickly, to Brandon. We must save Best Boy. Well, not, what do we call Brandon? Because Best Boy's the best nickname for Heisenberg. So, Heisman, I should say. I suppose Brandon's best man.
Now.
Well, we can go to Stroll, but Brandon needs help. Oh, we can go to a lot of them, actually. At 5, more of that. Oh, increased chances of escape for squad. That's kind of useful.
How can it be?
Unwilling soldiers desert. Yeah, that's also a good point, DD. You're saving for himself.
You've come.
Yeah, to be frank with you, there's been an incident. Thankfully, nobody died, but there surely could have. And I know the crafty fellow who did it, he wouldn't confess even if we backed him into a corner. So I think if we strike a deal with him, but no, the thing is, I'm not very skilled at negotiating. Just be yourself. Haha, my new eloquence comes in handy.
What?
Be myself, you say, and what? Just face the problem head on? That is nothing to be afraid of? Just to be honest to a fault? It certainly seems a far better thing than working out some plan. I can only be myself after all. Gotta pay the hand I was dealt. Many thanks to you, Persona. Won't you come with me? Of course.
Thank you, truly.
Thank you for being here. I made up my mind now. Come on. What happened? A riot of some sort?
Listen to me.
There's posters. It's funny. Listen, all of you. Someone has set fire to the administration building. We managed to put it out before anyone got hurt, but this is treason. The traitor should come forward immediately. You want to become a governor so badly, then you would go this far, Sir Gassus.
What?
Sure, you don't mean to say that I'm the one behind this.
I know who it was.
Oh, I'm done listening to you all, and all your denials taken away. Sirs, isn't it obvious the fire's Brandon's own plot?
So?
Yes, Brandon, your own position is safe if you have a scapegoat. How uncharacteristically intelligent of
What
you.
did you say?
What are you saying now?
Listen to me.
Oh, God. My fellow townspeople, will you go on never questioning this man? Look at what happened to him in town under his rule.
Seriously.
Guards are treating you like prisoners, spying on you, reporting on you. Is this to place your town or theirs? Furthermore, this man anyway fit to govern? I propose we held a vote aside once and for all.
Huh?
Vote? Is that where we decide who's governor?
Oh, I see.
Surely a thing can't be possibly done with integrity. I won't allow it.
Oi!
Oh, yes, you will. The people should decide, just like with the king. Ha! Well, that fellow's certainly all for it, even though I assume you hate the idea. For myself, I think a vote will speak volumes. It will reveal to all here that you are the dangerous one, not I. Huh? Stay calm.
Wait.
What?
Alright, I hear.
I haven't a choice.
Fine, however, anyone who cheats will have the hell slapped.
Am I understood?
You understand that? I'm keeping watchful eye, don't forget it.
You're a great help indeed.
I thank you, nearly forgot myself back there. I must say, everyone seems so frightened of me, even the wee ones. There's more scared than when we thought I was a phantasm. God, the way they look at me.
To say
Hey, so tell me the truth. Have it when it comes to my methods. I'm leaning towards yes, to be honest.
But then,
But whatever should I have done instead? I mean, I thought they'd understand my reason soon enough. I wasn't monitoring that with contempt. I tell you something, I have no choice but to just hope they'll come round. My duty is to protect the Weans from the rampant visionary. Let's think of another strategy. There must be another strategy. Let's find one together. Your sincerity is always touching. Thank you much for being so truthful despite having your own business to contend with. Hope I can always count on you for the best advice.
still though.
The vote will be held soon by the looks of things. I can't lose. I must protect town. I say this is your comrade as well.
I wish I had better tidings for you.
Yay! Chance of escaping is going to come in handy if I ever get myself in a bit of a pickle. Worry not. I'll become governor forever, striving to fulfill everyone's expectations. And that's how it should be. Yeah, I see the ad incoming. I'm just waiting for this to load and then I'll start the ad break and go to the toilet myself, I think. Back to Barhaven.
What
Right.
now?
So I'll be right back while I'm out at night to talk to. Seems like they're all during the day at the moment. Yeah. Well, where's my speech?
What do you want to do?
Mostly because I don't know which other one to raise, like... Just kind of feels right to raise up my speech. Because the others I've noticed we're kind of getting points from, like through other events and stuff. But we don't really get speech through events. So I feel like it's the one I have to manually raise myself a lot. Oh! We have a debate.
What now?
Save and prepare for the stupid.
Now what am I to do?
Listen all! For your next king!
I will be king, create a military state of Rocinante by Rocinante. I see, so they're basing their campaign on. Hey, why don't you debate the candidate? If you can lower candidate support, you might be able to win Lewis's trust. Good opportunity to hone your skills. If you can put the future you imagine into words, I'm sure people follow you.
Hello.
Right, what's this idiot gonna say? Huh? Are you not the Elden who turned in the Sanctress? Just like expect from a lesser tribe, a frontal siege was beyond you.
Just out of curiosity, where's the synth? Let's put this.
Magic.
Poetry.
Instead, you opt for uncouth tactics of a rear assault. Guy's juvenile tricks will have no effect on someone as experienced as I will eliminate you here and now.
Listen all!
They're
For
good
your
people.
next king!
The dream of United Kingdom has failed. When I am your king, our land shall be reborn under the proven military leadership of the Razante. What has the United Kingdom actually done for you? Forcing your tribes together has only spurred further skirmishes and tension. Furthermore, the throne loving key positions have been strangled by Clermont nepotism. The time for the Rosinante to reclaim their pride and independence is at hand. Here, the Rosinante embody strength. The Rosinante represent the very best. Land of Rosinante, surely, Jess, the rest of us. What about the other tribes?
Please listen.
In a country dominated by the Rosinante, what becomes of the other tribes? Simple, each tribe is free to establish their own country. Of course, lesser tribes such as yours may not be up to such a task. Oh yeah, Elder ought to know their place and pipe down most of the other tribes. Of course, he just goes ahead and just counters us like that. Yeah, you can go make your own kingdom. It's just we'll kick your ass military-wise, so you better fall in line and pay tribute to us.
Fools! Unfit!
The bullshit.
My sin was to buy a fridge over 12,000.
I hope you know that laugh is on the internet now.
Buy, but my sim only has 19,000. What's to buy a fridge 12,000?
Also, Sam.
Get a job.
You need a drink. It was that bad of a laugh. Go hydrate.
Come on.
Yes.
Fuck off.
No, you like 9.
Let's give it.
All right.
That way.
Time marches on, and the
And that's
age of
my
a
sin-
new
I need to
king
make it.
draws nearer.
Like 20 grand. Ain't getting that.
Look at this.
Oh, medical injection. Oh, it's too bad I'm loading.
Hmm.
And then simply wait. We've done all within our power. Dice already been cast. I wonder if we'll finally find the formula within Lucy's quarter. Sorry, I can't say.
Oh, well.
Let's worry. All we can do now is hope that I'll read that next time because I am actually going to reload that.
So,
Oi there. What now?
You read when we win the debate. Exactly. Right.
Now what am I to
Listen
do?
all.
I see.
Win the debate of bullshit.
Listen all.
So we said, what about the other tribes? The tribes must stand together. I'm going to say military state is dangerous, because it is.
No.
It will push us into a dangerous era of never-ending war. War with other nations inevitable. Our only course of action is to ensure we maintain a force powerful enough to eliminate any threat.
I can't get in my fridge.
That's right, only Voltaire's strength will keep us safe. The other tribes just drag us down. So it's right, but Rudolph's still managing to corner him and not Argument. How's he doing that?
I can't get in my fridge.
Of course you can't get in the fridge.
Gnomes. Like, seriously, they can spawn anywhere.
Let's
This one's there.
All right.
I like how the public was literally like, he's still cornering him even though he's right.
And
How
the
does that
age of
work?
a new king draws
It's like the game
nearer.
itself is calling itself on its bullshit.
Here you are.
Oh, that's going to change every time. That's kind of sad.
No.
So,
Oi there. What now?
Right, now to choose the correct option.
Now what am I to
Listen
do?
all.
I see.
Honestly, I wish in this debate we could just knock him on his ass.
Listen.
Tribes must stand together.
Here's what I would do.
Can't let tribe differences define us. I envision a world where everyone stands as one. What? Nothing but idealistic pandas. You're too long to lead if you can't see that. He's right. How the hell could anyone make it so everyone helps each other? Whether that's about people are free to dream as they please, but I find the boys' dreams are more appealing than Rudolph's.
Rude human trash.
Yeah, it'd be better if it was a debate. With like a meter bar that swings back and forth depending on what you pick. Possible, I refuse to be humbled by inferior tribes. No, I thought you wanted my attention. Possible, I refuse to be humbled by inferior tribe. Dude, I could probably kick your ass in a fight, so just shut up.
That was she wanted the observatory.
Works for me.
5k.
All right.
Yeah, you do get more points in your speech. Oh, we went up by 2 places that
marches
time.
on, and the age of a new king
26?
draws nearer.
6 more spots and you can't kill us.
Look at this.
Right, so what do I actually get from Brandon? A Benica, which I believe is a cure status ailment thing. Tis the day before Luis's soiree. Let's do what we are able, then simply wait. We have done all within our power. The die has already been cast. I wonder if we really find the formula within Luis's quarter. Sorry, I couldn't help but worry. All we can do now is hope the operation goes off without a hitch. This one's a real tightrope act, but if we can't pull this off, then we have no hope of ever saving the prince. I mean... luck? Luck needs to be on our side. So race tomorrow. Like or not, today's last day, you'll have free time. Take care of everything you need before then, and we'll infiltrate.
What now?
Well,
Well met, eh?
All right then.
let's go to the item shop and just make sure I've got enough items. I'm pretty sure I do, but, you know, always best to safely check.
Ah, you've come.
Expensive medicine. Make sure I've got 20 of those.
All right then. What now?
No, I guess we just do strolls, I want to say. Or Alonzo's. Okay, what do we get from Alonzo? 6, we get Faker variations. Cheaper to get the Faker class. Not so useful right now. Stroll. You'll be hitting level 7. We get Warrior Archetype Elite. You can now study the Samurai. I don't think we have anyone that can unlock it straight away. That's probably better overall. Wonder if he'll come with me. We should talk.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, what are you up to? How... it says the usual fidgety thing. On the matter of inheritance, it seems my father's merchant friend reached out to Lord Hydron. Like to go to Glam Cathedral to negotiate. If you have time, accompany me? Of course.
Thanks.
Thank you. Then let us meet for the royal capital. I hope it turns out for the best. Been informed about the land? This conversation could have been far less roundabout if only you informed me of your assets. All these documents are contract, lad. Rather hurried, so I waste no time preparing it. But a signature, you become the landowner. This countryside land, yes, but the price is rather a bargain. He only forfeited it long after losing his fortune on a gamble.
I see.
There was an owner. Am I right to assume this land still has tenants? Yes, quite a few. Do you also command, vacate them, employ them, the choice is yours. The property, your people, a bargain, wouldn't you say? Total acreage a bit smaller than Halia. Minor details, the land is readily available, and that alone makes it valuable. There's even a state manor you can claim at your convenience.
No.
It matters, actually. Something is off.
Yeah.
Right, if there's already residents there, I'll be introducing conflict by moving Hallians on top of them. Needless to say, this land won't let me realise my vision. Why do you concern yourself with squatters? If they have no use to you, push them out of sight and out of mind. A lord hardly deserves a title without a land to govern. You would reject this contract knowing that? Be honest with him.
Stroll.
You.
Persona.
Apologies.
I do apologise, I heard him, but I can't in good conscience sign this contract. Do you know what refusal would mean to my reputation as a noble? You must know this will have reformations.
Yeah.
All the land of the world does not make a lord until he shoulders responsibility of protecting its people. To hell with nobles who can't recognise that. There's a stroll I know. In fact, I'd like to make a counter-offer. I will buy 100 of your vacant houses here in the capital. 100 vacant or not residents do not come cheap in the capital. Your ilk can never afford them. You already verified the going market rate. My ilk has more than enough to cover the cost. You look surprised. I looked into it while you were helping me make inquiries. Clever.
Right.
It's a clever move, Stroll.
Now then.
I know I'm just a countryside noble, but you wouldn't dream of overcharging me, would you? It would certainly have ramifications. You must be familiar with my compatriot by now. Yes, indeed, your reputation will certainly suffer when it comes to light you're trying to scam us. Surely you aren't threatening me, are you, boy?
No.
Of course not. I simply made a competitive offer for your vacant houses you could not seem to find a buyer for. You stand to profit, really. Just the I'd expect from the son of a backwater lord. You could not even flee correctly. You sacrifice your house in the name of sheltering peasants. You may as well toss the money down the litany. It insults the entire aristocracy. You will live to regret this. You're the one who will live to be sorry. This country will change, and corrupt nobles like you are on the cusp of extinction. My parents, who risked their lives to protect their people, are the real nobles and my heroes.
Well then.
Now, Lord Hadrian, shall we put ink to parchment? Nice.
What then?
Your master used your inheritance to purchase houses for us in the capital. Your generosity for us is too far. It is, old friend. I'm just being stubborn, perhaps even selfish. The more I ponder what I should do, the less clear the answer became. But when I asked myself what I truly wanted, I knew without a doubt. I wanted to see your smiles again, the ones I remember from a simpler time. I wanted those smiles to come naturally. A noble is a shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? Another gem of my parents' wisdom. I'm sorry, though. I know you wanted House Halitus to rise again. No, you have shown us a way to live with more pride than any fortune or glory could impart. It's been my life's greatest honor, greater than any words could express, to have served such a dignified family.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry to have left you to languish so long. From here on, I hope happier times will win the day. Oh, your master Leon, pardon, Lord Stroll.
Thank you.
It is with our utmost gratitude that we accept these accommodations in the royal capital. Allow me the honor of gathering Halia's other refugees. Let's begin our lives anew, dreaming that one day we will unfurl the banner of House Halitus and serve its new lord proudly. For everyone, I thank you. Once my journey is over, I'll be back.
Thank you.
And thanks to you, Persona, I couldn't have made it through without you. I've done nothing. You're a genuine friend, you know that?
You know,
I didn't choose to help these people out of some sense of nobility or obligation. It was far more simple than that. If I have power to save someone, then I will. As straightforward as it can be. When someone needs a helping hand, I'll be there to extend it. Your sincerity made me realize that about myself.
Yeah.
I would wager my parents were much more the same. I think living my life with that in mind is what they'd expect from me. Tense determination like never before.
He.
Exactly, and literally be putting him as head of the noble league, basically. Be like, Strahl, go teach nobles how to be nobles again. The proud noble Strahl, keeper inheritor of the warrior's virtues. Your temper bomb has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, the new principle of heroism awakens within thee.
Power.
Bear this power, foster this connection, and lead by their strength. Fulfill thy destiny.
I've got it, Father.
Party can now study the samurai. You can now study the samurai in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
Well,
I should visit my parents' graves. I think I owe them an apology for failing to rebuild our house with their inheritance. So glad you found refuge in the capital, Rangraf. I even found a merchant my father knows well.
Touch.
Your father would tell us all the time, if there was ever an emergency, we should gather at the capital. Yeah, fair, but that's, pay no mind. Before we return, shall we tour your new accommodation? Oh, we've got support from the people for it. Not enough to affect our ranking, though. We're so high in the ranking that we need a lot of support for it to affect the ranking.
What now? That is...
So sword master has to be 20, general has to be 10 to get samurai. Barge past, here is passive. By hitting an enemy attack during overall combat will not trigger battle with enemy advantage. Nice. And giant slice. Thunder blade. Attack law. Concentrate. Buff your attack by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Increase hit evasion rate by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Passive recover HP every turn. Half damage, but render caster unable to dodge. That sturdy stance sounds like something that would be very nice to move over to a tank class that literally draws out people to hit them. My friend's really good here at finding money. We'll be fine because I will literally throw money at Strahd's face to rebuild his house and basically open an academy of teach nobles how to be proper nobles. I legitimately like his character. Like, he's an idiot. He's a bit of an idiot because he's that believe he can do stuff with truth and honor to a fault kind of idiot. But, you know, he's a good noble. And that wins him a lot of points. And yeah, buying flowers for a random kid's not going to help us much anymore, DD.
What now?
Alright, looks like we can't do anyone else. I'm going to throw a save. Because obviously we go into event mode tomorrow. And,
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Young man. Stay there.
Blast this heat.
now I've been ignoring this gambling thing, but I'm tempted to try it.
What's up?
It's about, aren't you? I enjoyed your points, gave the exhibition brave. It's quite the gamut of Sanctus. Said took guts and probably no so on that scale. Seems like to me you got a gift for making your own luck. So we know in your favour, take it from a gambler. Maybe like to press that luck of yours. I'm running a special bet on the tournament participants right now. Care to take it? I'll give it a shot. Wait, are you serious? If you lose money here, who knows how far it sets back? Oh, upset your friend if you're away. Can have that. How about we decide after I've explained it all though, right? I bet on the ranks of a certain young elder candidate. That would be you, mind you. Your wager. You know, how about you pick it yourself? If you're successful, I'll pay you back double. You're betting on yourself to see how well you can do in the tournament. Interesting idea, isn't it? You serious? What's the catch? What are you thinking? Sure. Nice one. Besides, if your goal is to be king, you've got to take some risks. Now, let's gamble. What rank do you think you can reach by August the 13th? I'm already in 20s to 21s.
Isn't this grand?
Now what am I to do?
Oh god, another debate.
What now?
I'm going to take this one as whatever it comes out because we're going to go into an event next day. As in, we're going to go into the actual part in that. And reloading is going to be a pain in the ass.
Such an exquisite
Oh god, it's
world.
not this guy. My dream is to lead a beautiful country, my beautiful king. Yeah, let's go debate the fucking idiot. I may just reload and save even if it's going to be a pain in the ass just because I fucking hate this guy. It's you, the elder that offered up the head of Sanctus put a bloody end to a holy woman, a classic. Heard you've been prowling around town trying to be a people pleaser, but what's beauty in that? I'll let you join my retinue so you can see the world for true beauty. Allow me to give you a crash course.
Just
Yvonne, it's not empty words or ideals, but what have eyes telling you? Beauty is the world's most precious commodity. Even the mightiest soldier and politician bow in the presence of true beauty. Shouldn't it follow that the most beautiful among us be displayed on the throne? Once I am king, I will expel all the unattractive and repugnant. I will create a radiant nation of only beautiful things. I love you. What bloody narcissist on about? I'm looking at the options and my head's hurting because beauty is only skin deep would be the obvious. Does beauty govern countries? No. Ask him what his policies are. I don't think would help. But I'm going to go with the third one. Yes, please age him to dust.
Hang on a second.
You waste everyone's time by failing to discuss any real policies. As I said, my policy is to expel all fail to meet my standards of elegance. Fragrance, for instance, shall be banished from sight. Hey, that's not bad, this. Its fragrancy is out of control.
Beauty always wins.
All right.
Time marches on,
I'm so
the
glad we
age
have
of
a
new
skip
king
button.
draws nearer.
At last, things will be fine.
Yep.
So I'm trying to get to a point I can reload.
Sharp sword.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
Mine's all right.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you.
Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
All right.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
At least we don't say you have my sword, yeah. Get him. Get him, please. Let me.
Did you? Gangway!
Aim, I want to save!
No. This isn't happening.
Will you yield to reality?
It isn't. It's gonna auto-load me to the start of that minigame.
Okay, here we... Gangway! No. This isn't happening.
Will you yield?
Irritant right now. Irritant.
Okay, here we go. Gangway! I knew it! No.
I don't know what the controls are because I skipped through it all. I can't fucking do anything.
Will you?
And you know, there's no actual... I'm literally about to actually...
Okay.
No, this is probably faster. This is going to be faster. Oh, F4. Reload the game. Yeah, I know gravity is my fucking weakness, but Jesus game. So I just want to be able to load because I want to repick a different choice. Yeah, that one.
Now what am I to do?
Alright, let's try this again.
See.
It's in.
Does beauty govern countries?
Although,
How does beauty govern a country? That's not a government. Flower that blooms in the field, the Mississippi Cathedral. Everyone seeks comfort and guidance that beauty always leads them to. Right, show us more beauty and justice. What a rubbish persona line of question gave him room to give even more absurdity. Hell, I'm starting to see his point.
Beauty or
How are you saying the actual correct answer for once is actually the correct one? Beauty is only skin deep. I got F4. Don't deal with this bullshit.
Now what am I to do?
in such
I see.
Sure is. I can press F to skip stuff.
it
Beauty is deeper than our skin.
No!
You only speak of the most superficial kind of beauty, but there is true beauty within all people. You did question my understanding of beauty, though I must admit I saw something in you despite your utterly mundane aesthetics. Is it just me, or is Milo less handsome when he panics? Your episodes talk about the hero kings didn't become legends because of their looks. It appears this crowd lacks the sophistication needed to appreciate my style. No, you really are just an idiot.
I knew it!
So I stab them as an option. Well,
Works for me.
now we can actually proceed.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of
Obviously,
the new king
he wasn't
draws
very
nearer.
important because our ranking didn't increase.
At last.
Alright, Evan's Royal will be held tonight at the feast hall Luis is staying at. Let's go over our roles one more time.
Got it?
First, we meet Luis together. We'll let him know we showed up. Gallia, of course. She stays hidden, so he only sees one person going missing. Once we're clear of him, Captain Gallia will slip out at all speed and head for Luis's gauntlet runner. Yeah, don't skip anything. As me, Huckeberg, I will keep tabs on Luis and buy whatever time we can. Understood. We have one objective. Take the curse formula from Luis's Skyrunner.
All right.
All hangs upon this mission. His Highness, the Prince, and the very kingdom itself is at stake. I know. Excuse me. I'm acting like I'm calling the shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in front of any guards, it'll be on you to take them out quick. We can't have them raising the
Things
alarm.
will be fine.
You're the only one who has a chance to learn against Luis's best. Sorry to put your soul on your shoulders, but we believe in you. I'll do my best. Let's watch ourselves out there, all of us. Okay? Move at nightfall. Yeah, don't fall off a ship when sword surfing, because that's going to be annoying.
sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Luis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
No, thank you, baby.
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
I'm actually starting to like these two. They don't seem that bad.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
Minded our runner.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
I know. At least we could have done some nice dress up.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Luis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
There he is!
Oh, look.
I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting us.
Please, enjoy yourselves. As new comrades in arms, I expect you to. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks.
I happen to agree with you, DD. She's definitely up to something.
Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that Sanctorus forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
You have my sword.
If my sword will be of use, you have it.
It's your life on the line now, boy.
Don't go losing it too quick now.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
Okay, this is out. Nice one, Highs, mate.
The time is 9:09 p.m.
Many people take an interest in me, and Luis has formally acknowledged it. Now, we find the formula for the Princess Curse.
Have the shit out of me.
Huh?
Have the shit out of me. Oh.
What, completely?
But it's still attached on that fucking side. I don't know how it's managed to stay on that side, but not.
I'll fix the decorations afterwards. Managed to slip out of the soiree, infiltrating the Casada's guards, but was short-handed.
All I was gonna do was this. Peekaboo! I love you.
I love you too.
Mwah. Sorry, is your drawer okay?
Yes. Please stop pushing my jaw out of place.
Like, give it!
We made it so far. Everything's going according to plan. Just about smell it, yeah. Smells like cherry to me.
I don't freaking laugh with my hand in it.
Security's nice and light. Very smart to do that on the night of soiree. Yeah, one more thing. Love you.
Look.
Little Luis's quarters over there. We need to be careful. Hang on. The guards have left. Of course, they're watching the door. I don't think they're looking this way though. Let's see if we can sneak peek. What's going on? We can't afford to get slowed down. We don't have a choice. We'll have to look for our way around. Hey, come here a moment. Wait, what are you doing? You heard the alert this morning there? Just make sure all executing measures are in working order. What's wrong with you? Something got you worked up? Alright, the bridge is locked. I can't get in. Give me a hand, would you? Cab's on door, isn't he? What's he doing locking the door? Well, I heard someone saw they ran out of the bridge. Wait, you don't mean... Are they alone there? What do you think's going on?
Yeah.
Great, now's our chance. Oh god, what is that woman up to?
No way.
The key's not working, this one. But before, maybe they changed the lock somehow. They were just talking about extra security measures. This isn't good. What do? We don't have much time.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Might I have a moment, please? Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate. I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands. Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that that was by your decision?
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel. I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Stroll.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to? He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
Oh, God. Swanky Pants is on the bus. At this rate, the guards will come back. If we miss the opportunity, we won't get another.
What?
Wait, what? There's a strange sensation like my body's been pulled downwards. Why is it taking off?
Oi!
Hey, what's going on? There wasn't a takeoff scheduled for tonight. Takeoff? Wait a second, you mean the runner's taking off? Why is this happening now? This wasn't part of the plan. We're gaining speed. What's our course? Hang on, this is bad. We've got to change the flight path. And straight into the sphere of water. Oh, areas thick with distortions from the magla. If we get too close, well down crash will tip. What do we do? All the commotion's going to have this place full of panicking guards. If we stay put, they'll find us. Come follow me. Let's retreat to the deck for now. What did that woman do?
Phew.
Swan.
What was that? The floor suddenly tilted. Whoa!
Now is not the time to do a barrel roll!
I mean, we have kids.
What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about
There are
something
sleep
from a
upstairs,
magma crystal. Maybe this is it.
I've seen this. I would like myself. Okay. Look.
Managed to do the week. We're trying to get her to.
I need to get to.
Okay. Time to try not to fall to gravity.
That helped a lot.
What happened? We're safe, but how? Are we standing on the outside of the Carcass?
No.
Oh, no, this big festival. This thing looks like it's going for ages. Sengoku panel was expecting to get thrown into the hole. But Faye's I'm not sure I have to think, what can I do to keep this on track? Good, what do we do now? Head for the private quarters. Are you serious? This private quarters all the way at the far end of the runner. But actually, you got a point. The key ended up being useless, so sneaking from the outside might be our best bet. Got a plan, don't you? Some way to get from here to Lewis's room?
Did you?
Wait, you're gonna cut straight across the hole? I mean, if anyone could do it, it's you, but are you sure you want to risk it? If you're serious, I'll get ready. We'll ride together, we'll die together. Lewis's quarters are straight ahead, all the way to the end. If you're careful, you should be able to jump across the glowing sections by using them as scaffolding. Okay, so glowy sections.
Here we go.
We're losing time, so let's hurry. I'll hide in your bag. Please don't kill me. Use movement keys to control protagonist ways on the sword. And use areas wider than normal as scaffolds. You'll jump automatically. However, if you jump when there isn't scaffolds in front of you, you'll fall.
Gangway!
Hard left! Hard right!
Sweet!
Hard right, hard right, hard right, hard right. We do not have another option exactly. Find the door.
All right.
Actually made it. We got Lewis's quarters. Phew. I thought we were gonna die here. Be so reckless.
This is no good.
I think we're moving away from the crystal. The runner's going back to normal. If we don't get inside quick, we're dead. The door, open the door, open the door, Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's starting to tilt again. We have to jump through the door. Hurry, wait, ah! We were just in time. If we stayed out there like that, we'd have plummeted. Coincidence or not, let's have a bit of luck on our side, so here we are.
And yet...
The room is really beautiful, huh? Maybe it's got some special spell, so nothing falls within its turbulent.
Let's hurry.
Anyway, the form we're looking for is somewhere in here. Let's hurry and find it. Find the book, find the book, find the book, find the book.
What now?
Oh, still can't save. Magic book, magic book. Oh, another magic book. Some of these texts are pretty dense. Like the research library in here. Maybe the curse one in somewhere like, I don't know, stashed behind a false panel or something? Nope, wishful thinking. Let's keep looking. Can't get it open. So the store's got a bit shut pretty tight. Let's revisit this later. Such beautiful flowers, but I've seen them somewhere before. These are raw flowers ones. They're scattered at the funeral. Keeping them in his room like this. It's like he's displaying a trophy. Wonder if it's his ego will fit inside a crown. Makes me sick thinking about it. Let's find the form. We have to save the prince. Seen several books on the magic stacked on the shelf. They definitely noticed something about the spell though. The heck is it? We'll just have to keep looking. Books of magic here. Catching this size, he must be pretty passionate about his studies, huh? Guess that's how he managed to craft such a powerful curse. Now's not the time to be speculating on his hobbies. Doesn't seem like the form is on this shelf, so let's look elsewhere. The map is marked with different routes. Looks like it shows the ocean area.
Check this out.
There's a mark on these 3 islands offshore. Weird, I've never even heard of this place. Lewis is interested in this island for some reason. I wonder why. That collection has got here. This looks like an exterior shot of the Carthagus.
Incredible.
Just enough walking around the runner. Painting this vessel really helps put in perspective just how massively impressive it is. They say this was originally developed by the state army and Lewis claimed it for his own. To him, it is a symbol of power, no doubt. You don't think they hid the form behind one of these paintings, do you? Nah, it's supposed to match it. That's what inside. What is it? Found something? Hold up, is that?
Look!
Same
That's the same novel that you have! But why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
He probably just happened to find a copy.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box. Yes, magic formulas! But which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
Oh, shit.
What are you doing here?
Oh, shit.
I got lost.
You're a terrible liar.
Whoops. I didn't even notice there was an option there.
Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there?
You're that fairy from before. Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. Uh-huh. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch.
Lady? Lady. Oh my.
So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
Panic! Panic!
Hey, get
chastity
away
belt.
from him!
Need chastity belt!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
I don't plan on ratting you out.
I do love a smart man.
Kind of have to rely on her lot ratting her sight out as well, so don't really need to try your seduction techniques, woman.
So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica? Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Uh-oh.
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runt I might have figured for a rat, but even Milord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do?
I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
Who?
You know, the fact she recognized our name mean...
What are you?
She recognized Gallica's name means she's either a hidden member of the Prince forces that's secretly in with Luis as a spy, or B, Luis knows about Gallica, and the fact we've kept Gallica actually hidden is probably the only reason we haven't been found out ourselves, because he knows the Prince is still alive himself. Or C, she's an independent third party that seems to know about the Prince's party. I'm feeling like an A, or an A on this one at the moment.
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
No ad, bugger off.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public, this hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
Smart villain is most dangerous villain. I'm getting more afraid of Luis by the second.
We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Hey, Del! Look! The Caradrius is airborne!
What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. You know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Del!
This is no good.
Well, so that time we have to chase them. Let's hurry off to Joanna and Godale.
What now?
I still can't save. I don't like this. 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 Oh, but you know what I can do? I can run that ad. I'm going to run the ad. Go to toilet. So we continue on where we cannot save and problems abound, it seems. Dear game. Save! What's open earlier? We weren't able to get through. The trip has been turbulent, so maybe the lock broke along the way. And that's why Godale was able to get in here too. Oh, this is bad. Well set, no telling what might happen in a situation like this. There's not much I can do. Kind of like, oh, I don't know. Stuck as I am. Not give me a chance to save or anything. Ah, stop it.
Was that?
Oh, Joanna, I think she's on the deck. I need to help her. Because I know you're not going to let me otherwise. Yeah, I'm not going to ignore just escort. Alright. To the deck then.
No!
Oh.
I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Whoa! Hector got an upgrade.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command? That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Gladel, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Resant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me! No one else! And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler!
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector!
Ah, fuck.
Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do?
Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
As you consider you do.
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
Right, get off your bike. I had to talk to you.
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
Here's some advice from
I was gonna say, are we gonna have something happen or not?
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right. I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Giovanni's Cygnus. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
What? It worked?
Bitch.
Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well. O lodestar, who wanders in sorrow. O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my song.
Oh my. Lady, close. Chastity belt. We're not into gore porn here.
Okay.
Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart.
How does she have the same power? She's just a damned singer.
Gonna guess dancer class.
Never underestimate a singer. Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn.
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
I see. So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really, especially for me.
Wow, that's our sexy race obtained.
That's just as well. You can lend me your strength too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. You know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands. A duel, then. You can die together.
Aha! Mass Dance Archetype. Along with those skills, the Mass Dance Archetype can equip different mass to use additional skills. The Seeker's Mass is currently equipped to obtain new mass. Visit Special Experiment in Academia. Intriguing.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one. Let's give him hell!
Raging fire!
I will fight with pride. Come forth, royal soul! This is it!
With me now, Hector!
Ow.
This is just what I need! Howling wind!
You hit their weakness!
It's okay.
Don't let him down, Juna!
This buff.
Here.
Thank you. Don't, I'll show you. Gale!
Let's stay calm. By this power. Freeze! A tough one.
Stay strong, Hector!
Dodged! Nice one, Captain!
Oh, you're gonna have to heal him more than that if you want him to survive.
Power! Howling wind!
okay.
Don't let up now, Juna!
The magic seeds!
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all!
A Beastmaster's nothing without his pet.
Death
Even though I
all
wanted that for
traitors!
myself.
Masked dancer!
Looks like you can't brute force the ritual.
Don't think Dee happy about me murdering Poppy. I think we really had a choice, Dee.
Ice!
I've got just the dance for you. You might say it's to die for. This should be good.
Die!
Dodge, Juna!
Come forth, royal soul!
I mean...
Freeze!
My star is rising!
Burn!
Die already!
Oh no, a bit of lightning.
I won't hold back! Ice! Still up?
I
show you.
Your
Raging
rightful
fire!
king!
Stubborn, hey?
Vitus power! Freeze!
That hurt! Help! Help me!
Not bad.
Oh, level
I
up.
feel stronger.
Right, now how's this gonna go down?
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book! Why? What's happening?
I think kind of have advanced in the rankings.
No. I'm the future king. I can't. I can't breathe. Why?
Well, we didn't do it.
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
Probably because we won a duel.
What the hell?
Dead? You lot kill him.
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well. You know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
Yes. That was a close one.
Totally. Close call.
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me?
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Yes, much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
You.
Look at this craziness.
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
So Glodell was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Glodell overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Glodell was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Glodell.
Seems we were in more danger than we knew, but the risk paid off.
One wonders what you stopped Glodell from doing. What was he after there?
Who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wondered if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
That seemed easy enough.
Oh, and with Glodell out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Glodell was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him? All right.
We are now exactly 20. So that would mean that no matter how much you raise your popularity ranking, once you get to this event in the game, you get to 20 no matter what. I'm guessing what happens is you kind of get a boost. Because technically I won the duel or something like that.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it.
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods, so we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were his...
His lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art. And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer. You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I'd put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
It's become your ally.
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly.
Yeah, but we haven't formed a bond with her, so I don't think she's a full ally yet.
I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
Oh, the Gallagher's leveled up.
Gotta get back on track. Anyway, welcome aboard, Juna. Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grius's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella? The girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom?
That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Ah, Joanna, let me introduce you to teleport bullshit no jutsu.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off. Right. All yours.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital!
Surprise!
Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand. Oh, hell.
Oh, sorry. I love that. Just like, oh, hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Ah, so our healing magic class is actually extremely rare.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
Let's meet her first.
A fair thought. We need not be so reluctant.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Let's hurry.
Can I save?
What now?
Yes! Fuck.
I can't be stupendous. Close your eyes.
Let's go.
Oh, God.
If she tried to save the prince 10 years ago, she may have a professional desire to finish the job.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello. How can I help you? Juna.
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
It's their sisters, but they're of different races.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
This would be an interesting story.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister.
But how? You're different races.
Adopted sister, that is.
There we go.
Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden in Tilbrile Haven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but Could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell, popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As his royal guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
Yeah, this is probably
the
quite
Lady
true.
Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rella.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani's Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring. As long as the magic's source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this.
Damn it!
This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes.
Twitch, why are you repeating my messages? Oh god, Twitch has done that before to me.
I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
If we take Joanna out in public, it might attract a crowd. We can't History's catching on that we're in the royal capital. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the honor away from praying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
Yes. As much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow. By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though. And got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
So you just gave up?
Hardly. It'll take more than that to stamp out my fires, chum. I've known my place was in the sky since I was a schoolboy. Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the Gauntlet Runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies.
Bye, it's great for getting places.
It'll take time, no doubt. But I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
You change your party members from party menu. Oh, okay, so now we can switch out. Reserve members gain less experience at the end of the battle than active ones, so you can never remove the protagonist. And that's rest for today. I could throw a save at least. Yes, flying definitely be useful to get in places first time. Well, let's go head to bed.
Sure.
Honestly, I don't think the beds look that bad. I find it hard to see a good time as any for some reading, I guess.
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Can't sleep.
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
We'll have Joanna return any Magna keys we got on the Kadaris 2 just to be safe. Give them to her later.
You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am. And you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it?
Aha, the familial bonding.
The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. How inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
You and I talked into the night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden!
Battling for king.
And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Guido! Furthermore...
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young elder.
Right, wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladel or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? A disgrace to the Rusum, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina. Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
Of course she's still in it for no reason.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island!
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
Well.
And that's the bell! Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the Tournament for the Throne! First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand!
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, I suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice. To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
And there goes Dee Dee's eyes burning again.
Chosen heroes, your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject Sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools.
Very true, Dee Dee.
It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights, in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place, in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
Got a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics.
Yeah, as we know, this was all construed just to basically get us to murder a bunch of innocent people.
To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the Tournament for the Throne begin!
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Looks like our first job's come in.
These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladel incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Yes. I can see. That's you. Oh, what's wrong? Both up and down. Ouch.
I mean, what are you on about?
I was on about you having a bit of a headache and a period cramp at some. Look upstairs, okay? I love you.
What?
Huh? You mean in less than an hour? It's 34. That long.
Yeah, but everything that happened, everything you do, will be an hour by the time you get up to me.
I'll be up sooner than that. I'll slap you around the face for that one. Yeah, you'll learn some respect.
You're fucking man, not to fucking hit a woman.
Eh. 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 Eh.
Stop! Stop!
Stopped.
It was some
What?
crispy.
Okay, give me a sec. Dude, it's been 2 days. Right, I'll be right back.
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival? Good on ya!
Yeah, Basilio dude is very supportive, isn't he?
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saints' Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight. May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
We're back at the inn so far. The only thing we know for sure is it's called Draculos. I guess we've got no choice but to go somewhere else and try to gather more information. Let's go.
All right then.
That's good.
Hey, you there? I know you. From the things about the king, right? You reached the alcohol. I don't want to ask him anything. Might as well since we're here. Hey, so do you know anything about a divine lance or any Mistari? Divine lance, Mistari are the ones with the masks. I saw someone eating in a tavern with a mask. They often take off the mask when they eat. Oh, I don't know how they do it. Oh wait, maybe you did take off the mask actually. Well, at least we know Mistari was sighted at the tavern, I think.
Well
Here now.
Into the tavern we go.
I'm just incredulous.
Hey, listen. Excuse me. Hey, listen. Huh?
Yeah, help me so it tells me you're not here to eat. I have a question. Divine Lance? I'm not sure I'm the best person to ask about that sort of thing. No, wait, someone outside was ran about it just a bit ago. He had a large mask on. Must have been a Mistari. He seemed awfully bored about it. He was bored about the Lance? Sounds like something may know something. Any idea where he went? I believe he mentioned something about taking a boat to the island. He must have headed towards the coast by the Merchant's Bazaar, wouldn't you say?
So...
We hurry, we might be able to catch him. Let's head to the Merchant's Bazaar.
Hey, listen.
I'm just incredulous.
Huh. Wonderful.
Hey.
So, right, are you the one talking about the tavern? Trying to learn about this thing called Divine Lance where you can fit us in.
You see.
You seek your answers from the chief, not me. You set to return to the Anvil ship any moment now. We're in a mask and carrying staff, both passed down for generations. If that's the case, we better hurry to the Merchant's Bazaar and search for the person of the mask.
All right then.
Let's go.
Well, I tell you what's open in town that I actually want to quickly pop into with Henry and see how expensive it is. That new bakery's opened. Remember that clothes shop that opened up where the suit shop used to be?
Oh, is the bakery going to be open?
Bakery's already open, yeah.
Yes.
I want to see how expensive it is.
Oh, shop was not.
No, it wasn't. I've heard people say good things about the bakery, but I've not seen no one say anything about the prices.
Young man. Oh, so it was a ages. Then it was like clothes shop for probably like what?
A couple of months.
6 months.
Yeah.
Young man.
That's bakery.
Now what am I to do? Well,
Clothes shop's not well.
That's the story over there.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity
You
all
got
over
prime.
again.
Oh,
Damn him. And damn his crown theocracy.
John. X.
He's in quite a state. Though I
Just
can
have them
hardly
know.
blame him, with everyone ordered to
I've
ransack
never
his
done that. Why the
homeland.
freaking opened us?
For now, how
Why
to
they opened
approach it?
Devils?
They've really crossed the line.
Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the
What
few
is
who
it?
aren't, it seems.
VHS?
I don't know much
Oh,
about
yeah.
divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened. The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our
You got like the
culture,
branded one.
our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function.
We got one
and
shot
often
there.
dangerous.
Okay.
So said my studies, at least.
Really nice,
Oh,
but
far from
so-
it. Divine relics
Missy,
aren't
please.
primitive in the least.
That's just Sanctus propaganda.
Love you.
Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference.
They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
I get up to okay. I need to make you only early.
I know, because I'm not leaving till like the first 11 or what bus. I don't need to wake you up till 10:30.
We live like that.
So like, I left before you, but I think it wasn't long, because I think you phoned your dad to see he was on his way. But literally, I'll be coming up with the kids at 11:30 for them to get dressed.
11:30?
10:30, sorry.
I was gonna say 11:30. He might be here in 15 minutes after that, baby.
At 10:30, leave you with the kids to get dressed. While I get myself ready for the bus. And I'll have like the car seats and that all out and that. What? Don't worry, I won't forget, because I'm coming upstairs straight away anyway. I've got to do my son's card. Yeah.
Because
The other candidates seem
That's
bent
it.
on taking relics by any means necessary. But you
the last time
all seem different.
Violet up, so I
To
just
be fair, we are
get
looking
it,
for
Violet.
one. The only relic we
Get it
know by
on-
name right
I
now
could-
is Draco Dios. The Lance of the Dragon
Come on,
God.
get in, girls.
So that's why
Only
you came
one.
up to me.
They get in.
I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
By all means, earning it, yeah.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? It is a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where Sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish Sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway. What do you mean? No ship would carry you there, among the first of many reasons. Even so, it's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Yeah, so I don't suppose you've already built those wings.
Well, sounds like Draco Dios is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there?
This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves. Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
Don't tell me the Gauntlet Runner's now a boat.
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter...
Whoops, matter of days.
The whole Gladell mess. You really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
10 out of 10, grenades everywhere. Waking you up.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his runner all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Ontario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right! Nearest, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather, we're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
I like these two.
Crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They still suspect us.
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladell incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
They're safe?
What
Yes,
now?
I can. So, next time we play this, we set sail across the inland sea. So then, I just want to quickly raid. So look here, low to high, following.